Alrighty, how's it going, everybody? 1 of 1 back again, and we are playing Satisfactory Plus, which is a modded version of Satisfactory. And in the last episode, we built this little contraption thing over here, and in here, this is all of our slag processing and crushed stone processing. And now we have sulfur, and soon we'll have, well, I mean, we already have coal behind this building and up over there somewhere. So now we can do like black powder and stuff, which is good for explosives. And then all of the other stuff over here, well, I'm gonna have a bunch of concrete coming out of these three right here. Sulfur is gonna come out of that one right there, and then extra stuff will come out of these two, I believe, and then also these two. So I've got to find a way to sort of combine everything and then, you know, just set it up so that way, you know, I get rid of it, I guess, because otherwise it's going to be kind of awkward. So we're just going to keep on what we're doing. Call it good, I guess. I don't know. Did that go over the nuts? It did not. Okay, good. So that should be enough room for this. I don't want to go like too crazy with all of this. I'm just trying to clean this up a little bit. That'll be something decent. I don't know. Okay. So just like a little area down here for us to, you know, put stuff into. Let's see. I'm gonna have to combine a lot of this down. So I think what I do is I'll have this one come down. Well, I'll have all three of them come down. And then we'll just have to set it down here, and that is even with that line right there. Okay, so that'll be this line right here. All right. Then let's see, logistics and a merge block. Merge, not a block, but you know, merger. There you go. Okay, so that should be aligned, I think, maybe. And then I don't know how fast it's coming out of there, so I should probably check that so I can, you know, put the appropriate belt on there. I would like to know how fast. Okay, 60, not bad. Okay, so these can all just be like Mark 1 belts, which is fine by me. Okay, so that goes there, and then this one can go down to here, that one can go down to here. And then we need to get this to go into here. Is that straight? That is straight. Okay, good. I don't know why it didn't look straight, but it did not look straight. Okay. So that is now doing a thing. I'm going to do one of these storage sink things, but I'm going to do like a big one. I can't because I need heavy modular frame. Okay, fine, I'll do a small one. It's all the same to me, so I don't really care too much. Alright, and then it's going to have to be a Mark III belt coming out. And then also we need some power down here, so that'll be fun. How do I do that? Well, one, where's the center of this? Probably over here. Okay, so then let's do power double wall outlet thing. All right, now I got to figure out how to get up into there, which is around here somewhere. Well, actually, no, let's go over this way. All right. So we'll head down here, go up the ladder that I put here specifically for access. Okay, good. And then there is that. And then this needs to go to there. And that'll run power down into here, which will be good. And then we can go just kind of hopping down here, and that'll be good. All right. And then that, how many of these am I gonna need? Because I'm wondering, like, what if I were to put just like a battery, or not a battery, but a thing over here. Viking, welcome. That's in the middle of this block, which is also in the middle of that, which is not great. Can I put a... no, I can't. I was wondering if I could like stack one of these things on top of here, but apparently not. You know what? I'm gonna run this over to here. And we'll just put that... Oh, is that a double? I don't want to put it in a double. There we go. Okay. So now we have all of the concrete going through here, so that'll be good. That'll use up a lot of the slag and all of the other stuff. And then all of this is going to be extra stuff. And then all of the sulfur has to come down as well. And then what do I have coming in here? I think that's... I mean, there's nothing coming in there right now, but if there was something going in there, it would be crushed stone. Okay. And is that one? That one has nothing either, so there's actually nothing going in there. That doesn't seem right. Because I don't have it set up for overflow. That makes sense. Alright, so I'll have to set these up eventually. Well, we'll do it now. It's fine. Overflow will go that way. Overflow will also go this way, so that'll send a bunch of stuff out. And then I can just kind of get rid of it. Alright. So... I suppose we can put another merger on here. And I'm gonna have to like merge all the other stuff too, so I don't know if it really matters that much. Let's see, that can go to here. Alright. And then that, oh wait, that has to move in. Right. Okay, so if we're here, and then we're 1, 2, I think we have to go to here for that to come down properly. And then also, is that a Mark III belt that I have up there? Mark III, yes, okay. I have hiccups for some reason. There we go. And then that can come down here as well. Okay, so that will all go into there. And then all of this can just get thrown somewhere. I mean, it's all extra stuff, right? So I don't really need it too much. And then I don't... That's probably going to be... Because this is overflow too, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's just overflow of all of this stuff. So maybe this should go somewhere. I mean, we're not really overflowing on the slag so much. I wonder. Okay, so if I were to do another merger over here, even with that... Oh wait, no, it's got to be even with this there. And then that'll just kind of go over here. And then this has to go like... I think that's just going to be how that wants to go. Okay. And then all of this can go up and over all of that. So, let's see, do we want to go that way? 1, 2, we'll go up 2 more. That'll be good. Autosave messing me up, man. Alright, and then this, 1, 2. That can go over to there. And then all of this can just go into a sink. Charles, welcome. Alright, so this is just going to go... I mean, this is like quite literally just going to be junk over here. So I don't really have a use for it. And then that can go there. And then this can go here. And that'll take in all of the extra stuff. And then what are we waiting on? Probably more slag. Okay. But as we take the crushed stone, that should also clear up all of our stuff for the slag. And then all of that should start doing a thing. And my voice is incredibly bassy right now, and I don't understand why. But, I mean, I'm here for it, so... Alright, good. So, that is, hopefully, moving that out. And then, what's going on here? And then that should be moving a lot faster. I wonder if I should have like a glass thing over here. I mean, granted it's up there, so I suppose that doesn't really matter too much. Let's see. It's going very, very slowly right now. But that's doing a thing. So I guess I'll just let it continue. I could change these out. And it's fine. Alright. So all of that is going to go into here basically as fast as this little thing can take it in. And that is a lot of stuff already. Okay. Alright, so we should have some of the iron going into here. So we need to do something with that, otherwise all of the sorting in the world and, you know, fixing of stuff isn't really going to matter too much because I'm not using the materials. Alright, so once we have this, let's see, so that's going, where is this? Okay, so I feel like this needs to go up into the floor. Alright, so let's see what that is going to look like. Yeah, see, because we have all of this stuff going up here, but I don't have it actually going anywhere. So that's kind of an issue. Let's see. That can go to here. That's going to be slag, I guess. That can go to there. More slag. And then this one goes to, I guess, there. Alright. So, from here, if we take this out, and we run this up to there, and then I'm going to have to get these two things connected as well. So that's not going to be fun. Yeah, that's not going to connect in there. Okay, so that is an issue. How does one fix that? The other option, whoops, would be to run out from here and then tap off the bottom. I don't know how well that's going to work, though. I mean, it would be great if I could just, you know, run from here and then connect that down onto something and then have the piece just kind of go in there automatically, but that is not going to happen. So, just means that we have to get this working one way or the other. Alright, so okay, so that'll have some of the stuff in here. And of course that's got that in the way, which is not great. It's fine though. Of course that's in the way too. Okay. T-junction. I feel like that is not great. Am I gonna take damage right here? Of course I am. Alright. I need to be able to see. Okay, can I not? Is the tree in the way? There we go. That's a little better. I feel like that's kind of where it needs to be. That's not gonna work. Okay, so for this, I think we have to take this apart and then run this directly through. So that's just kind of there as a placeholder, it's not actually connecting anything. And then I also need this to line up, which I was hoping to do over here, but apparently that's not gonna work. Alright, so this can go, that can go, that can go. And then this has to go into there. So that'll go there. It's going to be off a little bit, but that's because this thing is off a little bit for some reason. I don't know why. Charles says, cold? No. I haven't had a cold in over 20 years, so I think it's just me using my voice too much. Too many videos recording. I feel like that's kind of where that needs to be. Alright, so is that kind of... No, I have to take this one apart now too. Alright, so that, and that, and that. All can go. And then that needs to go out here. All right, so let's put some of this stuff back in here. All right, that should be good. I don't know if I want to put the valves back on there. I don't know if I need to put the valves back on there. I don't think it really matters, to be honest. And then from here, we can, you know, tap off of those however we need to. All right, so the next thing I suppose we could do is to put floor pieces in here, maybe. If I can get them in here. If it'll let me put them in here. Of course it won't let me put them in here. Do I need them? If I don't have them, it's gonna drive me insane, so yes, I do. Alright, so this part and that part all have to go. Alright, so pipeline floor hole won't let me put it in here either. How does that work? Okay, so that's kind of where that needs to be. And then this one needs to be here. And then we can take this apart again. And then if we connect this through that, doesn't actually matter if they're not connected. I just want the aesthetics that the wall holes provide. Makes it look like it's actually supposed to be there rather than just clipping through it. Alright, so now that we have this, and I think each of these are putting out, what, 30? I think that's what they're doing. Yeah, 30. So each line contains 60, which means that each line needs 2 of these. Which also means we have to get... Yeah, I'm not liking that very much. Let me see what we can do over here. Okay, so we have this area up here that we might be able to make some use of. Potentially. And then, what is that? Is that a 2? No, it's a 4. Okay. Let's see. I want to go to a 2x here. And the reason for that is because then I can make this go up here. And then if I put a 1x... Oh, I gotta be on top of there to do that. Well... Alright, now the idea here is that I want to have sort of like a platform out here that's going to be supported by concrete. So I'll just have to figure out how to get that in here, I guess. So let's do a big pillar support, I guess. And if I put that in the middle, that would actually probably look fairly good too. So let's look at the very, very middle. Alright, so that is exactly in the middle. And then big concrete. Charles says, now that I have the cooling system I made for Vulcan, now to modify it for Venus. At the moment, the Vulcan cooler is working well, a little too well. Interesting. Okay, so that will offer a little bit of support for that. And then that should give us a lot of room for all of our solidifiers and coolers, because there's going to be a lot of them needed up here. Alright, so let's try to get this looking somewhat decent. And then that goes here. And there we go. So that looks like it should be there, sort of. And then I'm going to run this here. And we'll just have that kind of build into there. And then our walls can be here. All right. So that should work. All right, and now I should have a very, very, very large platform to work with. So let's get this going. And then this is gonna have to be down there. Okay, and then from here I can have the 4x. All right, so now, how do we feel about this? It sounds like I'm meditating. All right, next thing, to fill in this, fill in that, and that'll be good, I guess, if that's where we decide to put this. Alright, so let me see about this under here. I feel like we need to go, instead of that, we need inverted. There we go. Because then I can run this down here. And then we can go with one of these here. And then that can make the connection here. And then all of this should be fine. And then if I really want to, put in a small pillar support right here, run this into the ground as well. Little extra support. All right, so there's that. What are you doing up here, Bean? Let's see. And then that can go under here, next to this one. No. You don't want to go down there? Why? Okay, fine. If you don't want to do it, I will make you do it. See, was that really so hard? All right. And then I can throw in some walls here. This one, because I have the tree there, it'll be clipping a little bit, but I think that'll be fine. All right. Okay, so let's get the rest of this built. And that's too far there. Okay. Okay, so now I need to get all of the iron over here in a way that is functionally good. And probably throw some walls on here. I mean, this doesn't have to be like anything spectacular here. We could just do like a bunch of this going over. And then, let's see, I'm going to need this little inverted wall ramp thing here. I'll just do that over there, call that good. Just be like a little bridge, I guess. Going from here over to there. And then we're going to need to put in one more foundation. Alright, so that's that. Good. And that's already got all the walls and everything on there, so that's good. This, I think I don't need that there exactly. So if I put this on here, make it seem like it's, you know, going into the rock, I guess. I think that would actually make it look a little bit better. And then that. Oh, you don't like that one. Okay. Okay. Well, looks like I need to get back up there then. Right, so that's why that didn't work. Okay. And then that can be... Sir? Thank you. Alright. Something like that anyways. Okay, so now I need to get pretty much all of this to move over. So we'll get the flat part back here, run that to here, I guess, and then figure out what to do from here. All right, and then from here, we can run this as just like a standard roof going over. Let's see, that's what a 2x, yeah. And then we'll just do a flat roof here. Okay. And then as far as all the rest of this goes, Charles says, on your next Vulcan vid, I'll post what I did unless you want me to post here. Again, Charles, post whatever you want. I don't care. If you want to put it here, put it here. If you want to put it there, put it there. You don't need me to tell you what to do. Alright, so that'll get us all of this going, sort of. And then all I need to do is just move it up to here. And then, let's see. Alright, now I'll still take damage over here, so it's still not a safe area. But should be good enough. Alright, probably should make a better stairway system. Something a bit more stair-like. Alright, so that will go down to there. And then this one, I'll have this go, I don't know how far that has to go, but, and then if I have that go over to here. I mean, granted, I could just use the one with the one side on there. Okay, so that should work out a little better. I think that'll allow us to get up and down more easily, less jumping. Alright, and then I can get at all of the areas here, which is also good. Yeah, I'd say that's a big improvement. Okay, so I suppose the next thing for me to do is going to be, let me see if I can get that to line up somewhat with the knuckle, or not knuckles, but bolts. Okay, so next thing. Oh, and that's not going to like it right there, is it? Of course not. And that's just going to be dumb the entire way. Great. Oh, I do need to leave room though, so maybe instead of doing that, we'll go here. And then to here, and then here. Okay, so that should work. And then we're going to need to put in a 45-degree angle on this one. And the reason for that is that way this can line up properly. And then that can go over to this one, and then this one can go over to that one. And then we have all of our iron sort of lined up properly, except that's off by some angle, for some reason. I don't understand why. Okay. So, next thing. We'll back it off 1. And that is to allow us a little bit more room to get up onto here. And then, of course, I have to put some stuff on here as well. And actually, you know what? These I'm going to angle at a 45-degree angle. And if you guys are wondering how I'm doing this, once you click once, because these require 2 placements, right? First one, well, I suppose the second one too, gives you height. And then if you roll the mouse wheel, you can actually get angle on here too. All right, so let's get this going up to here. Noodle, I don't like noodle. Go to auto. How does that look? Not terrible. Oh, is that gonna need more pumps? I have no idea. Okay, so that'll go up to here, I guess. All right, and then Living Dead Gaming, welcome, says, "Hey Zero, been enjoying your Station Years series. Thank you. This is my Satisfactory series. Hopefully you're enjoying this one too." I'm just playing. Most people like the Station Years one's better than Satisfactory. I'm just doing this one because I wanted to give Satisfactory Plus another look, you know, for my own enjoyment. Oh, this is actually flowing uphill. That's... I didn't think the pumps I had on there could do that. But hey, as long as we're up here, that's good. Alright, so next thing, I need to use this guy. Get rid of all the stumps in here. Alright. So that'll be a good start, I guess. I don't want this thing on right now, so we'll just... Sir, thank you. Alright. So, now that I have that, we need to do a little bit of fancy work here. That'll be in here, 4, roof, whatever thing. 2, okay, so that'll go up to here. Now, technically, that's not exactly correct over here, but you know what? It's close enough. And then, all I have to do is put in a bunch of these things. Put in a bunch of these things. And hey, there you go. Alright, so next thing. Living Dead Gaming says it is a good game as well. Question for you, actually. Do you prefer the Vulcan series or the Venus series? Or the Europa series or the Mars series, all the ones that I did before that. What is your favorite one? Alright, I'm actually kind of okay with this. It's nice. It's a bit empty over here. It's just transmitting, you know, the iron through here, but you know what? I'm okay with it. Alright, so now we have to get a bunch of other stuff on here. So this, I want to do more of a sturdy type thing. Just make it look a bit more, you know, solid, I guess. Why? I don't know. I just think it would look good from the ground. Okay, so... man. I think I've made too many videos today. Living Dead Gaming says, I would have to say Venus. Aha. So you like the long-form streaming more so than the hour-long? Or do you like it because of the content, not necessarily because of the video format? Okay, so we have our solidifier and cooler. Living Dead Gaming says it's a hard question, though. Okay. Well, I appreciate you trying to answer it. Alright, so that should give me enough room for the steam on the end here. Good. Alright, and then each one of these... And actually, one of these has to go over to the concrete, which is actually up there. So I'm only going to be doing 2 of these, which is only going to be 4 of these. Let's see. Charles says, I second that. Venus has, quote, more at stake, unquote, in my opinion. I mean, they're both operating under the same rules, right? So Vulcan was, if I died, then the game would get, you know, erased, whatever. So, I mean, they're operating under the same rules. And Vulcan, maybe not as difficult as Venus, but, you know, still have to go through the same struggles. I don't know. What's up, Bean? Okay, so... I'm going to need to get some water over here, too. And I think we do get some water off of the bio stuff, but I don't know if it'll be enough to actually run these things. And then I'm going to have to get some sort of... like an... I don't know, like an... not necessarily an elevator over here, but something to get over to here. And then from here, I'll get over to there. So I'm going to have to run some stuff through here. Oh, and a little Easter egg for you guys. It's kind of hard to see. So G37H4RD, right? What does that say? Get hard. Which is funny because it's a solidifier and cooler, so that's quite literally what the ingots do when they go in here, or the molten stuff does. So yeah, I just thought that was a little silly, a little funny. I could do steam reforming for some of the water, but I don't think that's going to actually help me out all that much because I need the water up here to begin with. Okay. I mean, there is water here, but is it deep enough for me to actually do anything with? And that is the question. That's going to be here, water extractor. Oh, it is. Look at that. Huh. Well, that's cool. And then I think that's pretty much the only place that I can put water. But hey, I'll take it. So that should give me a certain amount of water, probably not very much. Charles says, I don't know about the hardcore rule of Vulcan. At the moment, you're almost at the point of completing Vulcan, and great job so far. Well, I mean, Venus isn't that far behind, to be honest. I mean, Venus was just harder because it's more difficult to do the smelting at first, whereas with Vulcan, you just need to wait for the day to get hotter, or to the right temperature. Alright, so this is giving me only 60 water per minute. I could overclock this if I could make a power shard. How does one make a power shard? Living Dead Gaming says, because if death, lose everything. Vulcan is following the same rules. In fact, I think I died twice on Vulcan before I got to where I am currently. and I had to delete those games like completely and start over from scratch. So I mean, it's same rules. All right, so this is gonna use 10 water. Okay, so I can actually run 6 of these off of that one thing right here, which is great. Charles Heath says, and Vulcan Atmo is useful more than Venus. Venus is actually fairly good for other reasons, though. Because I think Venus has carbon dioxide and pollutant in the air. Pollutant is good for cooling, and carbon dioxide is good for plants. So, I mean, provided you can get to that point, I think the atmosphere on Venus is actually better for late-stage gaming, or late-stage play, rather than Vulcan. I mean, Vulcan is good too, but it's just kind of... I mean, it's got pollutant and carbon dioxide too, I suppose. It's whatever. Okay, so... Living Dead Gaming says, isn't Venus Atmo mostly gas? If you mean hydrogen by gas, that's Vulcan. That's one where if you vent your waste tank, you will erupt into a ball of fire. Venus, not so much. Oh, it's pollutant on Venus? Oh. I thought it was CO2 in there too. Wait, hold on. Then how am I getting... Hold on, let me think. Because I'm getting CO2, right? I don't think I bought CO2. Or maybe I did buy CO2. I don't know. It's whatever. Does not matter at the moment. Okay, so I've got these sort of set up. I need a little bit more room over here, though. So if I can run this out, let me put this, no, not that, this in here. And then, let's see. Charles says, oh, what did I just do? Uh-oh. Oh, I think I just set up a emergency distress thing. Charles says, IRL Venus is CO2 and sulfuric acid. Okay. Doesn't help the game, though. Good to know, I suppose, but okay. Okay, how much room do I need? Probably 3 over here, probably. I don't know. We'll just say that this is probably good. And then we have that tree in the way. Alright, and then this needs some more wall pieces on here. I wonder if I could do like inverted foundation through here, just to kind of get it into the stone a little bit more. Okay, so that should be good there. And then something like that anyways. Alright, and then solidifiers and coolers again. That should leave enough room for the steam. All Alright, so I'll have 2 of these go over here. I'll have this one go over to here. We'll need to get the water in here as well, so that'll be fun. I mean, I guess all I need to do here is get these 90s in here. And then we'll throw that... I suppose it doesn't really matter where I put it, right? Although it should be consistent regardless of how I do it. Could have it go on the outside, I suppose, on both of these. And then that should be lined up here, right? Okay. And then, so then this middle one will go straight through and then over to the bridge to go over there and then up there to make all of our steel. Because we do need the liquid iron for that. Alright, so next thing, let's go on to this one till it matches up with one of these. Okay. And then pipe to here, pipe to here, pipe to here. That is not where that's supposed to go, sir. Pipe to here, pipe to there. And then same thing over here. Okay. So that'll be good there. And then this one can just kind of like go through the middle, I guess. And then where do we want that to go? Probably in the middle of this, I suppose. So that would mean to be right there. Yeah, that'll be fine. And I don't think the pump can get it quite all the way up to here. So I'll either have to replace the pumps or move the pumps higher up. I could go with the Mark II pump. That'll get it up higher. They look nicer too, so. Alright, so. That looks fairly good. This looks fairly good. I think from the ground it'll look pretty good too, so that'll be good. And then with all of this, we should have all of our iron ingots done. And then we'll just need to collect them and put them somewhere. Okay, so... So that can go across to there, and that goes to there. And then from here, we need to get it over to that island, and then we'll build some sort of an elevator or something to get over to there. And that's where all of our steel processing is going to go. And then we can send all of the pieces and parts, once we get them functioning, over into that area. And that's where we'll build our actual space elevator parts. So, let's see. That needs to go here. And then reinforce windows to the edge. All right. And then I should have like an entrance over here or something. So we'll put in a little wall here. And then... let's see, like one of these. That'll let me get over to here. Actually, hold on. Let me do this a different way. Okay, so we're going to put in a 2x foundation as soon as the game wants to stop trying to save stuff. Alright. And then we need to get under this. Get that down. Did you not go the rest of the way, dude? Come on. Alright, and then this, I suppose... Actually, hang on. Let's get this... Do a 1x ramp here. Do another 1x ramp here. Okay, why are you so... Why can't you just place it on top of here, sir? I don't understand what the issue is. It's annoying. Alright, fine. You don't want to do what I want, I will make you do what I want. Okay, so there's that. And then we'll do another reinforced window up here. Nope, need that wall. I think instead of that, we'll do an inverted 2x1, if it'll let me. Come on, man. Just go under there. Bean, what are you doing? Okay, why does this not want to go? Oh my god. So annoying. And then from here, we'll just... Okay, why is... I don't even want to know. Alright, whatever. It's fine, it's working now. Do I want to do that? Probably not. Okay, and then... That looks like 2x1 ramp. No, that's a 1x ramp. Alright. So that'll go there, good. Okay, now from here I can put... let me see, stairs going down. That'll get me kind of to the main area down here, which I think will be better. Okay, so that'll be good. That gets us up to here. Alright, good to go. And now I need to get the power up here, so that'll be fun. Alright, so that is going down here. I can't put any more connections on there, but I can put another one onto here. No, power, double connector, there we go. Alright, so we'll put this there, I guess. And then that can go up onto the other side here. And that can go over there to another double outlet. Alright, good to go. And then apparently it doesn't want me to go up here. Alright, let's do something over here. Maybe like that. Oh, that's on the outside. Oh, maybe we can actually use that. Because now, if I have just a normal power pole up here, that should be able to connect with no issues. Excellent. And then that one can daisy chain to that one, and then we can go over to here, to this one, which can daisy chain to that one. Okay, so power solved. Let's see, now we just need to get water over here. Okay, so let me see about this. I have these stackable pipelines, which I can use. And then if we have this over here, 1, 2, I think it might allow me to do... Nope. I mean, it's fine, I guess. Alright, and then I just need to get the water. Probably have it connect in right here. Alright, and then that can go over to there. And then that will spread out the water to wherever it needs to go. So ideally, we would need to put another of those stackable pipeline things over here, or... Let me do this in a different way. Alright, so that has to be here. And then also here. Why is that off by 1? Because it is off by 1. Wait, why is this... Oh. Okay. Those were not placed in the right place. Okay. That goes there and there. All right. Now everything should be straight. Okay, so that can go there, and we'll do the same thing over here. Actually, I don't need to do it over here, just over here. Okay. I'm trying to look directly at the middle of this thing, and I'm off by like a pixel. Whatever, it's close enough. Then I can put the T in here. And then with the T there, I no longer need this. All right, and then I can just go from here over to there. And then all I have to do now is just align this. I think, oh, yeah, just right on top of this weld, exactly right there. Okay, so... let's look at this weld exactly. Get the 4-way. And then this can go to here and here. And then into here. And then this one, because I have to walk through here. I'm actually going to run this one out. One more. And then if I did that on that one, I should probably also do it on this one because symmetry and all that. All right. So that's good. Now I just actually need to get the water in here. Oh, and then also these have to be reset to iron. Yeah, let's copy that. Pasting that. There we go. That should be everything all set up. Alright, now all I need to do is get the water to there. And I think that's going to be too far for a single pipeline. Yeah. But I can get pretty close. See, so if I'm looking over here, and that can go over here. And I don't know how far up this can go. Okay, so I know it can get at least up to this far. Not beyond it, though. Wait, no. Yes, it can. Okay. Now, the question is, can it get up into this section? And if it can get into that section, can it also get into this section? If it can get it over here, we're good. If it can't, we're not good. Oh, wow. That just started flowing like crazy. Huh. Look at that. And of course, once it gets over here, like, it's all level, so... But I think I might still need a pump on here, because I don't think this is quite enough. Yeah, no, I think I need a pump on there. Alright, well, let's get a pump. I know I can get it up to here, so this might make a good candidate to get it up the rest of the way, I suppose. And then I would need some power over here. Oh, that's not going to work. There we go. Okay, so that should start pumping this the rest of the way up. And that'll be good. Okay, so there's our water. Good. We're only going to be using 40 of it, which is great. And then that should be making... Oh, right, I need the molten iron things updated as well. Alright, so I need better pumps over here. So we'll go ahead and get those done. We'll just put like Mark II pumps on there. If I have the materials for it, of course. But yeah, so this is all just back here. Alright. Oh, that made a whole thing. Okay. Noodle, horizontal to vertical. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. And then Mark II pump. I do have enough to make these. Good. There we go. And then as far as how I want these to go on here. Probably like that, right? That's not even set on there, right? Hang on. why did you not... Okay, so click. Okay. Living Dead Gaming says, how organized are your conveyors? Fairly? Let me get this plugged in first. And we can go and have a look at some conveyors. Okay, so these ones are kind of off, going in all kinds of different directions. Let's see. If we went down over to here, see, those are kind of doing their thing. That's kind of there. Here's some cool conveyor work. So they're just kind of all going out into different areas. Little bridge under here, more conveyor work. And then we have this monstrosity, full of lifts and everything. And then we'll head back to our starter base. Which is that right there. These hypertubes are so much faster, dude. It's insane. Alright, so we're gonna hop up onto the upper level. So we'll take a look down here first. So here's some conveyor work. And that is, so this is the light desert, upper desert beach area. And I'm collecting every single resource off of this beach. And that's all just kind of going through here. So I don't know if you would call it organized. I think that's fairly organized, right? And then up here, we have them all kind of in here, going in all different directions. And then up here, we have all of these conveyors. And then, as you can see, everything is sorted and going. So this is all of our steertite. Then we have all of our sapphirite stuff over here. We have our rubite over here. And it's all, you know, fairly organized. These are a little disorganized right here. But that's just because of the sorting that I had to do down here. And that's all being done under here. So there's some of my stuff. And it's all just kind of going where it needs to go. And then, let's see. This is all overflow stuff right here. This is our slag being made over here. There's our projector. And then down here, this is all just basically, oopsies. So this is all of the organization for all of those conveyors that I did right there. So they're just kind of all going into different directions. There is no clipping of any of the belts down here. So they're all just kind of spaced out. So belts, pipes, doesn't matter, nothing is clipping. And then once all that's done, I have all of the stuff coming down over here. So this is our iron coming in through here after it's, you know, been processed a few million times. And then over here we have all of our tin. This is supposed to be copper. And all of that is coming in from over here. And then again, there's no clipping here. And then we have our alloys coming down over here. So this is brass. No, sorry, that one's bronze, brass, steel, and steel. Well, I mean steel rods, but you know, same difference. But yeah. Living Dead Gaming says, most YouTubers' conveyors are a mess, most organized I've seen, LOL. Well, thank you. I put actually a fair amount of work into it. And this starter base is like the 4th edition of the starter base. I've built and rebuilt it like 4 times as I unlock more stuff. Because each time you unlock stuff, like, you gotta do something new. So, or it changes the way that you process like basic stuff. And you gotta do it because it's a lot more efficient. So, Let's see. Hop over here. Living Dead Gaming says, I can't play this game, my computer would explode. Well, I built my own computer. It's rather beefy, if I do say so myself. But yeah, so these would be copper nodes in vanilla Satisfactory. Those are iron nodes right there. And then we've got some more iron over there, and then there's some concrete, or what is it in vanilla? Limestone? I think that's what it is. And then there's another copper node over there. In Satisfactory Plus, it's a sapphirite node. And there's a rubite node over there. So we're quite literally pulling every single node off of this beach. And it's all being collected and run that way. All right. So, do I have the drones yet? I still haven't unlocked oil yet. That's why I'm trying to make all of these space elevator parts. So, like, hang on. So, we've got 1,000 of these, 1,000 of those that I have to make, 250 of these. I think everything else I've got. But these space elevator parts are really, really, really complicated to make. So that's why I'm making an entirely new factory over there, because otherwise I don't have enough. I don't have the space to do it over here, basically. So this is just for all of my basic stuff. So when I need to resupply, I'll come over here. But that one, now you'll notice that this one is very, very boxy, right? And it's just kind of there. This one over here, I'm trying to integrate like the, the landscape, I guess, into it. And so that's why like there's a lot of like glass in here, so that you can see kind of like under here, like there's a big, stick right there, tree trunk, dead tree trunk, I don't know. And then I've got this kind of emphasizing like the stone bridge over here too. I'm trying not to cut down the trees, and like all of this stuff I'm keeping kind of open so you can see it. Like I said, there's a lot of glass in here, so. And then, this whole area I left open as well. And then we're kind of building onto the rock face. That's a sapphirite node there. And then with the water that goes through here, so we've got our main, huge waterfall over here, which is great. We're collecting some water off of here, and that's just from this little pool area, which is just a bend in the river, I guess. But it was deep enough to put a couple of water collectors there, so I'm trying to make it unobtrusive. Oh, hey, lizard doggo. And then over here, I would like to keep this free, but then have like, I don't know, this be like a viewing platform or something like that. And then way up there, that's going to be our skyway, and that's going to go from area to area to area, like all around. So it's going to have a ridiculous number of, well, it has space for belts and pipes and pretty much anything that you want to put up there, you can. And then also, because it's 3 blocks wide, we can actually drive up there too, and if I want to put a train in there, I can. So that's going to be like our main way to go through there, and then there's going to be a hypertube network up in there too once I get to that point. But I would like to unlock the next tier of stuff. So for that, I need space elevator parts. So, but yeah, so like in here is actually deep enough to get a lot of water out of here if you really, really need to. But the problem with that is it looks really, really nice, and I don't. Oh wait, is that a cave right there? There's a cave right here. This was not there before. This is new. We must check this out. Ooh. Cave behind the waterfall. I'm excited. What do we got in here? Is it going to be like a really big scary spider or something? Because... oh, and that looks like a hole to the underworld right there. Look at all the like water dripping in here. That's cool. I wonder like what I can do in here, if there's anything I can do in here. Or maybe there's something in here, like an alien. Oh, we have a slug, which means that there's going to be someone protecting the slug. There should be someone protecting the slug. Oh, yep. We have little spiders, and I don't want to... Creepy spiders. Alright. I see you. Oh, hey. Alright. I think that's everyone. Creepy little spiders. I think his loot dropped under the world. Huh. Okay, so there's a little slug guy right there. That's cool. This needs to be like a command center in here. Like, this would be the perfect place for it, I think. You know, keep the ceiling as it is, have all of, like, the water dripping through here. Like, that would be very, very cool. But hey, cave behind the waterfall. I'm excited. Look at that. And this was never here before, too, so, as I've said. But that's cool. Oh, hey, that was a weird visual glitch there. Let's see. What's over here? Nothing? There's actually water under here, too. That's weird. I don't think there's anything under there. Heh. Cool little platform viewing area type thing. But yeah, so I don't know. General. Let's see. Living Dead Gaming says very logical. Gonna build a zoo? Question mark. Probably not. I don't know why I would want to build a zoo. I mean, maybe like a lizard doggo like petting area. And these little creepy birds, flower bird looking things. Lizard doggo again. What's up, dude? Okay, so this is going to be our main production area where we're going to make all of the parts. I'm going to try to integrate as much of the natural, you know, stuff around here. So like the cactuses I want to keep, the trees I want to keep. And we'll kind of build around stuff if I can. And then we'll just see if I can make it look good on top of all of that. And then this is kind of like the ramp to get up to this area. It's just not done yet. And then this little thing over here, there's actually an alien artifact in here. And I just made like a little shrine area for it. Because why not? So yeah. That can stay there forever and ever and ever and ever. And then strange alien lady's probably going to start whispering to me. Yeah, right on cue. Alright. But the idea here is that this will be like a drivable area. So you can like quite literally drive through the factory area. Living Dead Gaming says, I was joking about the zoo, but the Sky Highway is a wonderful idea. I've used it before, the Sky Highway. It is extremely useful. If we take a look at what we can see here, I had kind of like a hub over here, and then it went down over here to pick up, and I had like, this is on, I don't know if this was a game that I saved or put on YouTube or whatever, but I made like a huge spiral train setup thing. So the trains would, you know, fill up with oil down here at the bottom because that's the oil islands. And then we'll go like around in circles like 8 times to get up to the level of the Sky Highway, and then it would just dump everything onto there. And then that would take it, you know, down through here. And I think I had another hub down here. And then it went up over this way. And then I had another hub over in here somewhere. And then I was making another hub over here for the high desert. Or is that the low desert? I don't know. I think that's high desert over there. And this is light desert over here. But yeah, so I was at the point of making that one over here, and then I just kind of stopped playing that save, and all I had to do was just go like the rest of the way. And I think I had it going up to here. So I quite literally just had to connect this part right here, and it would have been like a global, worldwide, whatever system thing here. And then interesting thing is this over here. That's very interesting. Because like you see this circle here, right? It's cut off, but not over here. So I wonder if this map is like tiled. It's weird. Anyways, so that is probably going to be good for the stream tonight. Just an hour and a half, normal stream length, I guess, because I have work tomorrow. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed. And if you did, hope you'll join me for the next one, which will be tomorrow, same time, same place, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time from Freedom Land. Now I'm going to go to bed.